Hey everyone, my name is Akita Akari Aurora, and I just wanted to share a list of ways that we can bless ourselves every day. First of all, we got to remember that every day is a blessing in itself, but it's up to us to step into our blessings. So we don't want to wait any longer for people to bless us, right? That's so 2020. We're in this whole beautiful new season, and the one thing about 2023, I keep on saying it to my friends, is that, hey, it's a wonderful year, but it's a year where you have to know your magic. Because if you don't, you're going to be in a lot of shit. Right? Excuse my language. But really, right? You have to know your magic. And magic, not just, woo woo magic, but magic is really knowing yourself and knowing how to work with the energy around you, right? So, so here's my list. Bless yourself with time. Why did I think of time? Well, my life has changed a lot over the last 3 years. I'm sure yours has too. And one of the things I notice now is because I have decided to really um, operate from within, I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to do everything I want to do. I can't say, oh, I don't have enough time. I use 24 hours of the day. Now, not everybody's in my position. Some people have other things that need to be done. So, um, but my thing now sometimes is I can't separate myself from doing what I need to do for myself and now switch gears to doing something completely different for somebody else. And that's my balance. And the other day I was realizing, I was like, ooh, I'm the complete opposite of most people where they're so busy doing stuff for other people that a lot of people don't have time for themselves, right? So I'm literally the inverse of that. But here, we got to remember to bless ourselves with our own time. Use at least, I want to say 4 or 5 hours of each day doing something that brings your heart joy, empowers your mind, and brings forth more prosperity and harmony into your life. It's all about balance because we can't stay thinking about ourselves and not doing anything for other people, and we can't stay doing everything for other people and not doing anything for ourselves. There's balance to it, right? So bless yourself with time. Find that balance of doing things for me and doing things for other people, right? Bless yourself with love, unconditional acceptance, and just, loving your hair, loving your makeup, loving the clothes you have on, loving jewelry, loving the beautiful things you see in life. Just giving love and being love to others, right? So that's one type of love. And then we're going to go into deeper love, right? But bless yourself with your wisdom, man. We've all gone through things, and the reason we go through things is to turn those wounds into wisdom. We've just went through 3 dynamic years and we learned so much. So as you see this year doing its thing, remember what you learned. Use the wisdom of your experiences and apply it to yourself. The whole definition of wisdom is applied knowledge. So yeah, I went through something. I learned something. You think I can go through that again? No. So in 2023, I'm going to apply, and in this new decade, I'm going to apply everything that I learned in my past 40 something years to this new decade, right? I'm going to be wise. Let wisdom be wise. That's a that just came into me today. Let wisdom be wise, and I love it. If you hear it again, know that it came from me. Let wisdom be wise. And bless yourself with your creations and your creativity, right? We all are very talented people. We all have something within us to create. So, start working those hands, man, working those minds too. What is it that you are here to do? What is it that you're here to bless everybody else with your talent, and bless yourself? Because the more you bless yourself, it just overflows and you end up blessing everybody with those gifts, right? Bless yourself with kindness and bless yourself with compassion. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. Don't just have that kindness and compassion for the neighbor or the stranger or for your family members. And then when you're going through stuff, you gotta you get so depressed and you can't talk to anybody and you gotta shut everybody down because you're not accepting yourself and you're truly beating yourself up for being imperfect, right? And that's another one on the list. I'll just jump to it. Bless yourself with your imperfections. Allow yourself to be imperfect because the point of life is not to be perfect, but to find the perfected way. And that's when that wisdom comes in. It's like, okay, the perfected way can only be found because I knocked my toe 5 times and finally figured out where not to walk, what shoes not to wear, and where not to put the table, right? So, and sometimes that's 3 different lessons, right? So all of this imperfection that we have is a way of us coming to a better version of ourselves. So even in those imperfect moments, it's still our job to allow the imperfections so that we could come into the wider story. We don't have to be perfect. We cannot be perfect all the time. So allow and bless yourself with that imperfection, that fool's journey that doesn't know where it's going and why, but just knows that, hey, I gotta go there and I might fall, but I can also get up. It's not about falling, it's about how we rise. Bless yourself with love. That's twice on the list because it's so important. I mean, a deep self love of accepting of others as well as yourself. And we can't love nobody no other way than how we love ourselves. So if you bless yourself with love, you automatically bless another people with a pure and divine type of love. How you love yourself is how you're going to love somebody else, right? And as we bless ourselves, so now we know we every day, man, remember this is everyday stuff. Every day you wake up, you got time, you got love, you got wisdom, you got creativity, you have kindness, you have compassion, you have gifts, and you have imperfection. So those were 8 because I had love on the list twice. Then we could make it 9, right? Love both parts of yourself, your feminine and your masculine. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we have wholeness here, right? We're gonna every day we have 9 ways to bless ourselves. So we are fulfilled, right? Our cup is now filled. Because one of the things we do too is we wake up and we trying to help everybody, help everybody, help everybody. And a lot of people who I talk to and work with, at the end of helping everybody, they feeling pretty empty and they don't know why. They're frustrated and feeling unappreciated and they don't understand it. But I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do because but you're doing too much of it. And you're not doing it in a balanced way, right? So we always have to remember that, yeah, I can give, but let me get myself straight first. Let me fulfill myself and then give to you from which I don't need to pull from, right? So that's a big lesson we have to learn. We're not here to exhaust ourselves. We're not here to suffer for anybody else's growth. We're here to master ourselves. We're here to fill our cups. We're here to live and live abundantly. And in that abundance and prosperity, we bless others with that, right? But we have to be in charge of filling our own cups and not looking for anybody else to come into our world and fill that cup. You see, once you give that job away to somebody else, they got that power. So if John Doe's supposed to fill my cup and my cup ain't full, I looking at John Doe like I'm mad at John Doe because my cup empty and it's your fault. No, it's my job to fill my cup. So when my cup is not filled, I gotta look at myself and say, Akita, what's going on here? You got some more work to do, right? And then I get to the work and then I look and I say, woo, look at my filled cup. Let me share. Let me share. Let me share. Right? So there's seasons. There's seasons when you fill in your cup and there's seasons when you're blessing other people, okay? But we gotta remember, we serve from our fulfilled cups and our overflow, not from while we fulfilling our cup. there's the seasons. There's literal seasons, and it's okay. It's okay to be in a season where nobody gets you, and it's okay to be in a season where you're given to everybody. Once you realize that there is balance in it, because you have to find that balance in it. And that's all I got for you tonight. Remember to bless yourself every single day. 9 ways. These cameras are funny. 9 ways that you could bless yourself every single day. Go do it.